Hi everyone, Hari Om Tat Sat, Namaste. Thank you for coming. Please sit in a comfortable meditative posture, either closed leg or straight leg, whichever is more comfortable for you. If you sit with straight leg, please place your hands on your thighs. If you sit with crossed leg, then place your hands on your knees. Close the eyes and just arrive to the yoga class. Whatever happened before the class and whatever is going to happen after the class, only deal with it when you finished with the class. Honor yourself. Focus on your body, mind and soul for this practice. As I said before, this is still a beginner's class in a traditional yoga style, Satyananda Yoga, and it's good for those who would like to just refresh or just start from the beginning. Again, we're going to focus on reducing muscle tension, improving balance, stability in the mind, reducing stress and anxiety. Bring your attention to your toes, keeping the eyes closed, and just bring your attention to your toes. Then bring your attention to your calf muscles, knees, thighs, buttocks, and just feel the base of your posture. Then bring the attention a little higher up on the lower back. Just observe how you're sitting, your upper back, your shoulders, arms and hands, and your neck and head. Make sure that your spine is straight. And with the next inhalation, bring the attention again to the toes and just scan your body for anything what you can find there. Just observe it, like any emotions, any sensations, any thoughts, anything comes up. Just observe it with the inhalation from toes up to the crown, to the top of the head. And when you exhale, run your awareness downwards from the top of the head down to the toes. Now repeat it 2 more times, breathing in deeply, scanning the body up to the top of the head, and when you exhale, you're scanning the body backwards. You don't need to engage, just observe. Now prepare for the 3 ohms to start the class. And if you would like to join in, join in. If you just want to listen, that is also fine. Then listen to the 3 ohms. Breathing in deeply. Keeping the eyes closed. And just feel the space around your body, what the mantra created. And prepare yourself for the first asana. We're going to go through the same or similar asanas just to warm up the body and start the flow of the energy. We start again with Padanguli Namam, toe bending. So if you know the asana already, keep the eyes closed because it's much better to avoid any distractions, and it's easier to tame your mind. So keep the eyes closed, make the legs straight, sit in base position. The hands are behind your buttocks or right next to the body, or even on your thighs if you feel so. The legs are slightly separate. Breathing in deeply and bringing the toes towards your body and separating them as much as you can, and breathing out when you squeeze them. And remember, follow with the movement your own breath pattern. Move as fast or as slow as your breath. Keep going. Make sure that your spine is straight, your head and neck is in line with your spine, and your abdominal muscles are engaged. 3 more full rounds on your own pace. And once you finish, just relax the whole body, relax the legs, and observe the effect of the asana. Keep the awareness at your toes, your feet, and just observe the effect of the asana. So the next asana, the Gurv Chakra, ankle rotation. Separate the legs slightly apart, about 1.5–2 feet. And breathing in deeply, coming closer to your body. And when you breathe out, pointing the toes away. And just remember, the legs are glued on the floor. Your spine is straight, your shoulders are down, your head and neck is in line with your spine. Breathing when you're coming closer, and breathing out when you're pointing the toes away. Big circles with the ankles. Keeping the eyes closed, and the awareness and attention and observation is on your ankles. One more full round to this direction, and then change the direction the opposite way around. Breathe in deeply when you're coming closer to your body, and breathing out through your nostrils when you're pointing the toes away. Three more full rounds this way. And once you've finished, just relax the legs, relax the arms, relax the body, and observe the effect of the asana. Catch those few moments after every and each asana. Observe the effect. Then bring the legs together. Again, make sure that your spine is straight, your shoulders are down, and head and neck is in line with your spine. And you're sitting with a straight leg. and the left leg is glued on the floor, and you interlock your fingers under your right thigh. Lift the right leg and breathing in deeply when the leg is straight, and breathing out when you bring the knee close to your body. Breathing in deeply and breathing out. Only the leg is moving, and the head and neck is in line with your spine, and then it's not moving. Breathing in, and you're straightening the leg and keeping the leg above the floor, not putting it down. And remember, whenever you feel it's too much for you, just relax and join in again when you can. 3 more full rounds on your own pace. Keeping the eyes closed. And then relax the leg. And just observe the difference or anything between the 2 knees. Then interlock the fingers under the left thigh. Lift the leg. The right leg is glued to the floor. The shoulders are down, head and neck is in line with the spine. Breathing in deeply and breathing out when you bring the knee as close as you can to the chest. Massaging the digestive organs. Follow your own breath pattern, keeping the eyes closed. Whenever your mind slips away, which is going to happen, no worries. Then just when you notice it, please bring it back and follow the practice. 3 more full rounds. And then relaxing the body, relaxing the legs, just observing the effect of the asana, keeping the eyes closed. Just experience the effect of the asana. So the next asana is Purnatitali asana, the full butterfly. Bring the legs and the feet as close as you can to the perineal area, to the inner thigh. Then clasp your hands around your toes. Make sure again that your spine is straight, your shoulders are down, and your head and neck is in line with your spine. And it's only the 2 knees which are going to move up and down with no more natural breath. Start the movement with a closed eye. Slight movement, moving up and down the legs, the knees, and feeling again the inner thigh to opening the inner thigh area, releasing tension from that part on the muscular and also on the energy level. Also opening the hips, preparing you for the more difficult asanas. Remember to breathe naturally, keeping the eyes closed and the head and neck is not moving. It's in line with your spine. Few more movements, no more natural breath. Observing the legs, the inner thigh. Then breathing in deeply, bringing the knees with the arms, the hands together. And when you breathe out, straightening the legs and relaxing the whole body, observing the effect of the asana. So the next asana is Kanda Chakra. If you would like to, you can do it with straight leg, sitting position, or cross leg. I prefer cross leg. So again, make sure that your spine is straight, head and neck is in line, and only your shoulder blades are going to move. Place your fingertips, Skanda Chakra, shoulder rotation, place your fingertips onto your shoulders. Bring your elbows together and breathing in deeply, making a big circle. And when you breathe out, bringing the elbows down and together. The head is not moving, it's only the shoulders, shoulder blades, upper body. Breathing in deeply when you're coming up with a circle and breathing out when you're coming down. One more round to this direction, and with the next inhalation, changing the direction. And feel the chest opening, keeping the eyes closed. Feel the shoulder blades moving, releasing any muscular tension. It's good for frozen shoulders even. And releasing any blockage, any energy blockage in the back shoulder area. One more full round to this direction. Then relaxing the arms, relaxing the body, and observing the effect of the asana. Then the next asana is going to be the Viagra asana or tiger pose. You will have to come onto your all fours, but make your decision how you feel today. If you feel the Viagra asana is too much for you today, then just choose Marjorie asana, the cat pose. I already showed you the last time, but just a quick reminder what is the difference between the two. And remember, if you have any knee issues or your surface is too hard, then just fold a blanket or a towel and place it under your sensitive knee like that, and come onto your all fours. So make sure that your arms and your legs are 90 degrees to the floor. So this is going to be Marjorie asana first. Breathing in deeply, coming up with the tailbone and the head. And breathing out, bringing the head between, or as close as you can, the arms, and squeezing the stomach and the air out. So that's one full round. And the Viagra asana starts from the same position. And when you breathe in, you bring the right leg up and the head. And you breathing out, touching the forehead and the knee together. Breathing in deeply and breathing out. So if you do Marjorie asana, then do 11 rounds, please. If you choose to do Viagra Asana Tiger pose, the happy tiger, so please bring a big smile onto your face. Then do 7 full rounds on both sides. So let's start together, breathing in deeply and breathing out. From now on, 6 more rounds on your own pace. Make sure that you're not turning your body or switching the weight to the other side. Keep yourself in the middle. When you breathe in, feel the stretch in the neck area, activating the thyroid. Attention on your spine. Once you finish with the 7 full rounds, then change the legs and start with the left. And just pick up the difference, if there is any, in between the two sides. Once you finish with the 7 full rounds, please take your time, then sit back and either relax in Shashankasana or child pose, whichever is more comfortable for you. And remember to use your folded towel or any other support, any padding, if you are not able to sit on your heels. And just observe the effect of the asana. Then slowly opening the eyes, coming up into sitting position. The following asanas are going to be standing asanas. So please prepare yourself to stand up. So standing asanas, remember, always make sure that you start the standing asanas with an evenly balanced weight. So the next asana is going to be Tadasana, the palm tree pose. And please bring the legs as close as you can together, even. If you feel, because it's a balancing asana and you need to keep your eyes open, then if you feel that you today is not as balanced, then just separate the legs slightly apart. It will help with the balancing. So bring the legs together, closing the eyes just for a few seconds, and feel the 2 feet and how the weight is balanced between the two. Make sure that the weight is evenly balanced. And when you feel that sweet spot, then opening the eye, fixing the gaze in front of you on a steady point, locking the knees, engaging the thigh muscles, slightly bringing in the pelvic region. The shoulders are done, the spine is straight, and the head and neck is in line with the spine. Interlocking the fingers and turning the palms downwards. Remember, the thumbs are touching each other. Then breathing in deeply, bringing up the arms above the head, stretching up as a palm tree. And then breathing out, bringing the arms down to the top of the head. And with the next inhalation, you come onto your toes and also reaching up with the arms, keeping your gaze fixed on a point and breathing out, coming down. So this is one full round. So I would like you to do 8 more rounds on your own pace. And remember, don't switch your weight, just imagine that someone is pulling you up with a string. So breathing in deeply, reaching up, and then breathing out, coming down. Link your movement to your breath pattern. Count for yourself the 8 extra rounds. And if you feel that's too much, then just stop, relax, and join in whenever you can. Feel the calf muscles working. Remember, this asana is going to bring a strength into your legs, helping the spine to open up between the discs. Bringing focus to the mind. Once you finish with the 8 full rounds, then just relax the arms, relax the legs, closing the eye and experiencing the effect of the asana. Then the next asana is going to be the Tiryakatada asana, the swaying palm tree pose. So separate the legs slightly more apart, about 1.5 to 2 feet apart, whichever is comfy for you. Basically hip width apart. Then interlock the fingers again and turning the palms downwards. Knees are locked, pelvis is tilted in, shoulders are back, and the head and neck is in line with your spine. Breathing in deeply to the middle, keeping the eyes open. And when you breathe out, bend from the waist to the right side of your right side. Then breathing in deeply into the middle and reaching up in the middle, straightening the spine. And breathing out to the left, bending from the waist. So this is 1 full round. Please do 5 full rounds on your own pace. Remember to reach up, don't rush it, follow your breath pattern. Keep your head in between the arms, reaching up in the middle and breathing out to the side. Feel the stretch on the side. Feel how you squeeze one side and how opening the other one and stretching the muscles on the side. You can even slightly pull with the underarm the upper arm, enhancing that stretch. Not turning the body or twisting, only bending. Once you finish with the 5 full rounds, then just relax the whole body, relax the arms right next to the body, closing the eye and observing the effect of the asana. So the next asana is going to be a new asana, not for those who practice with me, but let me show you, let me refresh the asana. So this is going to be a balancing asana again, so keeping the eyes open and fixing the gaze on a spot in front of you. The tree pose or one-legged pose, Ekapada Padmasana. So again, make sure that your weight is evenly balanced between the two legs. If you feel that it's not for today and you're not feeling balanced at all, you can even do this asana at the wall, helping yourself to keep yourself up. Or I'm going to show you the variations where you can keep your leg. So first, before you start to do, just observe what I am doing. So you switch the weight to your left leg, breathing in deeply, and when you breathe out, bring up the right leg, making sure that your focus is on a spot in front of you. You put your right leg up, keeping the gaze fixed and the balance, bringing the arms to prayer pose. And when you breathe in, you come up with the arms slowly. And stay there for a few breaths. Smile, enjoy. Breathing in deeply, even reaching up a little more, and breathing out slowly, coming down and releasing the leg. So now, if that's too much for you, that's okay. So you can start and do, even if you just place your right feet right next to your lower leg, or a little higher, so you just find that sweet sweet spot. The only place you're not supposed to put your leg is on your knee joints. So you can put anywhere above, lower, but not on your knee joints. So let's start together. Remember, switch your weight to the left leg. Take your time, breathing in deeply, bringing the leg up. Fixing the gaze. Steady your mind, bringing the hands together to prayer pose. Then breathing in deeply, coming up. Smile. Then breathing out, coming down slowly, releasing the asana. So that was one leg. Shake your left leg, and let's do it on the other leg. Put all your weight on your right leg now. Steady your gaze, breathing in deeply, and when you breathe out, bring up the left leg wherever you feel it's comfortable for you today. Steady yourself, breathe normally, don't hold back your breath. Placing the arms together into prayer pose. Then breathing in deeply, coming up. And breathe normally. Stay there for a few breaths. Smile. You did it. Then breathing in deeply, and when you breathe out, slowly release the asana. Now, separate the legs immediately, closing the eyes, and just relaxing the whole body, observing the effect of the asana. This is an excellent asana for balancing reducing tension, anxiety, balancing between the two hemispheres of your brain, helps focusing, and you can feel on your legs. Keep your eyes closed, just relax the body. That is strengthening the muscles in your legs, regulating the breath, opening the chest. Still observing the effect of the asana on you. So the next asana going to be Kashtataksha asana. We did it the other day, and Kashtataksha asana, chopping the wood. As I explained to you, you can do it in standing or squatting. Originally you do it, so the asana is in squatting, but if you have any difficulty with the squatting posture, then you can do it in standing. If you haven't done this before, I'm just going to show you quickly how to do it in standing. So make sure that your knees are slightly bent, giving you a support, stability. Interlock the fingers and imagine, because it's chopping the wood, imagine that you have an axe in your hand and a log in front of you, and you're gonna cut that log into 2 pieces. So what you need to do, keeping the eyes open, breathing in and following the arms coming up. And when you breathe out, make that ha sound and breathe out through your mouth. Ha! Breathing in deeply. Ha! So that was 2 full rounds. If you do it in standing, please do 7 full rounds, but whenever you feel it's too much or you get too dizzy, just sit down into a comfortable position. If you're doing it in squatting, then please come down to a squatting position. So if you do the Kashtataksha asana, the chopping the wood, in squatting, remember again, we done it on the other day. If your heels are up in the air because you can't squat, don't worry, it's lots of people, we are differently proportioned, so it is normal, and that's your body, so you need to honor it. Then you just place something under your heel, so any padding which gives enough support for your heels. If you can squat, then do it in squatting. Bring your arms together, and the arms are inside of your knee. Remember again, the eyes are open, and imagine that there is an axe in your hand and a log in front of you, and you have to make an effort and put energy into this asana. So when you breathe in deeply with the open eyes, following the arms, coming up with the axe. And when you chop that wood in front of you, then please make that ha sound coming from the stomach, and let the air out from coming out of your mouth. So let's do 7 full rounds on your own pace. If you feel it's too much or you get dizzy, just sit back and relax. Once you're finished with the 7 full rounds, then just sit back. So once you've finished with the 7 full rounds, relax the legs, relax the arms, closing the eye, and just experiencing the effect of the asana. As I mentioned before, this is an excellent asana to release tension, anxiety, helping the shoulders, shoulder blades, upper body area, relaxing all the muscles there. Any tension there, any blockage, it helps to unblock it. So just observe the effect of the asana. And then the last asana is going to be the Supta Uddara the sleeping abdominal. We have done this the other day, but if you're not sure, just watch it. So lie down in Shavasana, bring the legs together, interlock the fingers under the head, the spine is straight, eyes are closed, and when you breathe in, then just bring the two knees together and the heels as close as you can to the buttocks. Breathing out, then breathing in deeply and bringing the two legs which are glued together to the right side of the body and the head turning to the left. And just stay there. Legs are glued together. Breathing normally and breathe at least 5 full rounds. And with each breath, feel how your body easing into the asana. Feel that twist in the spine. It's going to align your whole spine. Helping all the nerves activating next to or inside of the spine. After the 5 full breaths, breathing in deeply, and when you breathe out, bring the knees up again. Starting position. Then breathing in deeply, and when you breathe out, place the legs glued together to the left side and turn the head to the right. Eyes are closed, breathing normally, and stay there for 5 full breaths. And with every and each breath, just feel how your body is easing into the asana. Muscles are relaxing. And once you've finished with the 5 full breaths, then breathe in deeply, and when you breathe out, coming up with the legs and straightening them. And relaxing the arms right next to the body, flopping the feet to the side in Shavasana. Eyes are closed. And just observing the effect of the asana. And with the next inhalation, opening the eye, turning to the right side of the body, and coming up into a comfortable sitting position. Anything you think is going to be fine for the pranayama practice, either straight leg or crossed leg. And you can even stay right next to the wall, giving a support for the spine. Remember always that with the pranayama practice, it is very important that you keep your spine straight, so there is no distraction, no movement during the pranayama practice. So sit in to your desired posture. Closing the eye. And just bring the attention to the base of your body. Experience how you're sitting. Experience that stable base. The feet, the calf muscles, the knees, the thighs, and the buttocks. Your spine is straight. Your head and neck is in line with your spine. And without changing anything, keep your normal, natural breath. Bring your attention to your nostrils. And just start to observe the air coming in and out of your body through your nostrils. Observe the movement of the air coming in and out of your nostrils. Normal, natural breath. Then start to observe the temperature of the air coming in your nostrils and coming out of your nostrils. The incoming air is slightly warmer, the outgoing air is slightly cooler. The incoming air is slightly cooler, the outgoing air is slightly warmer. Observe the different temperature of every and each inhalation and exhalation. When you inhale, the air is cool, and when you exhale, it's slightly warmer. Breathe through your nostrils and observe the air coming through your nostrils. Normal, natural breath. Then drop the temperature, drop the observation, keeping the eyes closed, and bringing the two hands onto your stomach. Just bring your two hands, place your palms on your stomach. And just start to observe how the normal natural breath taking place at your abdomen. Just observe the movement of the hands while you're breathing in and out. Normal, natural breath. Moving your hands on your abdomen. Feel the abdomen moving, slightly expanding when you breathe in and going backwards, contracting when you're breathing out. Whenever your mind slips away and you notice it, just bring it back and follow your breath, your breathing taking place and observing at your abdomen. Keeping the eyes closed and slowly releasing the arms, the hands, placing them back to either to your knees or your thighs. Keeping the eyes closed, dropping the breath, observation, and preparing yourself to finish the practice. So you're going to finish the practice here, or you can start another video and do the Yoga Nidra, the relaxation practice right after. Or you do it during the day, anytime when you feel so. Remember to practice in light clothing without jewelry, having one mat or just a carpet, and maybe you need a bottle of water next to you to be able to drink if you do it in a warm environment. Try to practice usually in the same time of the day. The best is to practice in the morning, but anytime when you feel, just practice yoga. Bring a big smile onto your face. So keeping the eyes closed, we're going to close the practice with the 3 Oms. So just keep the eyes closed and join in if you feel so. Breathing in deeply. Keeping the eyes closed, bringing the palms together, warming the palms up with a movement of the palms, wrap the palms together, and then placing the palms on your eyes, feeling that nice warmness, energy coming through to your eyes. Repeat it 2 more times and only open your eyes when you feel ready. Namaste, Arunatsa. Thank you for joining me. If you have any questions, feel free to ask either through WhatsApp or the channel. Please subscribe to the channel. Then you can follow when I put on a new video. And go slow. Remember, take your time.